Mr. Don Wee.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the new adoption of Children Bill is timely and will enhance measures to protect the interests of adopted children and help them find good homes and families. I have 4 suggestions. The first is regarding adoption leave. Presently, adoptive mothers of children below the age of 12 months are entitled to 12 weeks of paid adoption leave, which they can use to bond with and care for their new adopted newborns and infants. For adopted children aged between 12 months and 7 years old, adoptive parents can only tap on 6 days of government-paid childcare leave. For those aged between 7 and 12 years old, government-paid extended childcare leave is only 2 days. I would like to suggest that the Ministry consider extending adoption leave to mothers of children aged up to 7 years. After all, toddlers and preschoolers need as much, if not more time, their infants to bond with their adoptive mothers. The first few months of the adoption is a major and critical adjustment period for both mother and child. With 12 weeks of adoption leave, the mother will be better enabled to understand the traits and needs of an adopted child. The child will also benefit immensely from the dedicated attention of his or her adoptive mother in a new home and, in some cases, a new country. Increasing the adoption leave for mothers of toddlers and preschoolers will also encourage more suitable local couples to consider adopting children in state care who are typically older. As the bill proposes to clarify the threshold for the dispensation of consent for the welfare of children under state care, such a provision will be helpful in meeting the future rising needs of older children being adopted into stable families. My second suggestion is to provide funding for adoptive parent support groups. Funding would be helpful for authorized adoption agencies to facilitate more regular support group sessions. Through such sessions, social workers will be able to detect problems faced by adoptive families and assist them in a timely manner. Parents can also turn to these groups for emotional support and useful advice at different stages of their children's growth and development. Unique issues that they may face would include disclosure, family conflict between the adopted and biological children or other family members, or budding romance between adopted children or between an adopted child and a biological child, amongst others. I see the importance of support groups and strongly encourage adoptive families to participate. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in Mandarin. 我的第3个建议是关于非公民继子女在被领养的过程中所支付的学费。在他们被领养并成为新加坡公民之前，他们必须缴付国际学生的学费，这比新加坡公民和永久居民的学费要高出许多。小学每个月的学费超过800元，至于中学，学费在1000元到2500元之间。这些学费会给大多数新加坡家庭带来沉重的经济负担。一些孩子甚至可能在被领养并成为公民之前缺课，复杂的领养案件过程可能需要长达2年的时间。他们的学习过程中断，对成长中的孩子是非常不利的。我收到了一些新加坡男士的反馈，他们的妻子是离过婚并带着孩子的中国公民。有许多男士都想领养他们的继子女，但是中国大使馆要求亲生父亲必须在领养文件上签字。在某些情况下，由于前配偶的条款和条件协商会出现延误，在其他情况下，中国的亲生父亲可能会拒绝签字。考虑到孩子们的利益，我想请求政府考虑让他们缴付与永久居民相似的学费。一束百货。政府大可以施加某些条件，例如这些外国孩子在这里扎根的迹象。Lastly, regarding post-adoption reviews, it's not clear to me if post-adoption reviews will be required or how it will be implemented for adoptions here. The bill proposes to empower the court to order attendance of relevant support services, such as counseling and mediation. If required at any point, during the adoption proceedings or after an order has been made. However, this is different from a routinely scheduled post-adoption assessment. For children adopted from China, the China Center for Children's Welfare and Adoption requires post-placement reports. These reports are to be prepared by accredited agencies here and submitted to CCCWA. For stepchildren and kinship adoptions, the adoptive parents are required to undergo at least one post-adoption assessment within 3 years from the adoption registration in China. For children adopted from the social welfare institution, parents need to complete 6 post-placement reports at the 6th month, 1st year, 2nd year, 3rd year, 4th year, and 5th year. I would like to ask the Ministry for clarification and details about post-adoption reviews for local adoptions and adoptions of children from other countries. I would like to conclude my support for the bill. Thank you.